Having said that, a great example of this would be, what I'd like to do is talk to you a little bit about something that I saw on YouTube myself, which was utilizing the milk of magnesia. And that's actually this right here. And yes, it is what you think it is. It's lactate. It's for gas. But this product has drying agents in it that really zap the oils in your face and keep your face regulated throughout the day. This is a really great product for makeup artists. I actually was telling my cousin about this product because she is a makeup artist, and we always share good tips with one another. I thought she would find this to be really ideal for the simple fact that she does a lot of makeup for her clients who are going to the club or are going to be under a lot of lighting. Stuff like this where you would really want a really good mattifying primer. This right here is a mattifying primer. And there's several different types of primers. This one is a mattifying primer. Now, I have this little bottle right here. I don't typically use this bottle on an everyday basis. If I'm getting ready to record, I will use the Philips because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lights that I use to give you the beautiful beam footage that you're looking at right now. So I feel the warmth from the lights, and I need something that's going to truly neutralize me while I'm in this setting. But what I've discovered is that between me and her, we actually found out that when you do make this purchase, you're going to want to get the Philips brand. Initially, I was telling her about it. We were so excited. She could not wait to go get her bottle. And we went to literally in 3 seconds, we were in her car and at the closest convenience stores that we could go to. Lord have mercy, I spent a lot of money that day. But yeah, and they didn't have the Philips brand, so she had to get the generic brand. And when she purchased it, she realized that not only did she have to get the generic brand, but the brand that she got, I believe, was tinted, because these do have different flavors, and those flavors are tinted. So if you purchase, say, a mint one, the Philips lactate inside is going to be a minty green color, which could offset your makeup, unless, of course, you're a white or Chinese woman and you're color correcting. Then you get killed 2 birds with 1 stone, boo. And you might also find it in cherry, which also gives off a red tone or a light pink tone. So make sure when you purchase this that you're, number one, getting Philips for the sake of its consistency. If you buy the CVS brand, she expressed to me that the CVS brand was a little chalky, and that the Philips kind of, when it dried, it was less, what I like to call less residue or lines, when it dries. Now these lines, when you see this and you put it in your face, it is going to leave stripes on your face, but when you apply your foundation, this stuff is so thin. It's thinner than foundation. I mean, it will mask it. You won't see it, but I will suggest that you don't double layer when you put it on. This stuff really works really, really well. You just need to go maybe with the foundation brush and just apply it all over your face. 1 layer is good enough. But for you girls who are oily, let's talk about this. This is a great discovery that I found in itself. My purpose initially wasn't to tell you about the milk of magnesia. I mean, everybody knows about the milk of magnesia, I think. And my purpose is to tell you a great combo with this for you oily girls. Now, although I am an oily girl, I actually like a dewy finish in most cases on my makeup. if I'm going to the club, I'm going to go for a beat face mattified as I can, because I know I'm going to be dancing and enjoying myself, or such a setting like that. Maybe I might be at a house party. It's hot inside. You know, I'm going to want to rock my Philips. But what you don't want to do is utilize this matte product. I'm sorry. I got MAC on my mind. What you don't want to do is utilize this matte. I said it again. Dang. Matte. You all up in my head. What you don't want to do is utilize this with a lot of other mattifying products, because it really stripped my face, and when you apply the foundation over it, it gives a ghostly cast. Especially if you're going to be using a translucent powder, you're going to want to be leveling out or balancing out yourself when you use this. Now me, when I rock makeup, I like for my true essence to come through. I don't really like that porcelain look. So what I found is that if you combine this Philips laxative with the, as you would as a primer, apply your foundation, beat your face, do your lips, and then when you're finished, top it with this. This is NYX what? Dewy Finish. This is a finishing spray. This finishing spray right here, after topping it with the Milk of Magnesia, is going to give you that dewy look that we oily girls want to still have, but we don't want to look greasy, because this is going to dry you out, and this is going to bring back some of those natural juices in your face. I have some of this on right now, and as you can see, I actually used the Milk of Magnesia. As you can see, this stuff right here just really brought everything together. I can't believe it. I actually bought the other spray, which is the NYX Matte Finishing Spray in matte, and I use this about twice, because who'd have known? When I bought the dewy one, I was like, I'm not gonna be using that a lot, but I bought it anyway, because sometimes I run a really wet look when I'm doing like my fantasy looks. This NYX stuff fragrance, I don't like the smell of it. It smells like dirt. It smells like water, like no smell spray, and I hate that. I like for something to have a very light spray scent, if anything else. I don't enjoy spraying it because it's just a blank smell. But at least it doesn't stink. That it does. It doesn't. It doesn't stink. But again, if you combine these two, oily girls, do what I just told you, and it is the perfect finish. You know what else too? As far as like a setting powder, I recommend you use a setting powder that is very translucent. You don't want to use one that's really powdery and it's going to leave a lot of color, because it's going to disrupt your dewiness. And so what I used to set all of this before I sprayed was the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. This is a very bomb product. I haven't found a setting powder yet as refined as this. This is actually more refined than the banana powder by Ben Nye, and that's a good setting powder for, say, like, you know, your Kim K, your check marks under the eye, setting that under the eye concealer when you want that glow. But this right here, it's actually more refined than this, and this is great in photos. The banana powder by Ben Nye, I tend to see that in my photos sometimes. I really gotta work with that product really well. This right here is just so refined that it is amazing. When I am taping, this will be the setting powder that I will always go for. Yummy. I love this. $13. Really good.